In a world running out of land, humanity turned to the last frontier left, the ocean. Where once we saw only waves and storms, we now see home. This is not science fiction. Engineers are literally building cities that float, and they might just save us all. Every year, our planet's seas rise a little higher. Cities like Jakarta, Miami, and Venice are slowly drowning. By the year 2100, more than 800 million people could lose their homes to the ocean. But what if the solution isn't to fight the sea, but to live with it? This radical idea gave birth to one of the most ambitious projects in human history, the floating city. The idea began with dreamers, engineers, architects, and scientists who refused to accept a sinking world. Instead of building higher, they decided to build smarter. A city that moves with the waves instead of against them. A city powered entirely by the sun and wind. A city that grows its own food, recycles its own water, and produces zero waste. Impossible? Maybe. But so was flying once. A floating city isn't a raft. It's a masterpiece of balance, buoyancy, and resilience. Each district is built on hexagonal floating platforms, designed to rise and fall with the tides. Beneath the surface, massive air-filled chambers keep the city afloat, engineered to withstand typhoons and waves taller than buildings. Fiber-reinforced concrete, solar panels, vertical gardens, every piece is designed for sustainability and survival. Think of it as Lego on the ocean, but each block weighs thousands of tons. This isn't just a dream on paper. In South Korea, engineers are constructing Oceanix Busan, a real floating city for 12,000 residents. In the Netherlands, families already live in floating homes that rise with the river. In the Maldives, the world's first fully floating metropolis is under construction, a coral-shaped paradise built to survive the rising tides. Humanity has officially begun to live on water. But nature doesn't surrender easily. Floating structures must survive storms that can bend steel and winds that shred skyscrapers. Every design is tested in extreme conditions, simulated hurricanes, floods, and even tsunamis. The platforms flex like muscle, absorbing pressure instead of resisting it. It's not about conquering nature anymore. It's about learning to dance with it. Inside these cities, everything works in a closed loop. Solar energy powers homes. Wind turbines generate clean electricity. Vertical farms feed residents using recycled water. Waste becomes compost. Nothing is lost, everything is reused. It's the first time in human history that a city is designed to live, not just exist. Imagine a chain of floating cities stretching across the Pacific, linked like constellations on the sea. Places where climate refugees find safety, where innovation thrives, and where humanity learns to coexist with its planet instead of consuming it. For centuries, the ocean was our greatest barrier. Now, it might be our greatest home. The floating city isn't just an engineering project. It's proof of what we can build when survival and imagination unite. Because the future isn't waiting for us, it's being built, one wave at a time. Would you live on the sea? Subscribe, because the next revolution in human civilization has already begun.